Hey, what's going on, guys? This is JC Soto. I'm a hearing aid specialist, nationally board certified hearing instrument specialist. I go by the Bald Hearing Guy on social media, so if you're on social media, give me a follow. And I'm the District 5 representative for the Florida Hearing Society. Today, I just want to do two quick updates. It's been a little bit since I make a video. I've been trying to do this, but I got a family, we have an expansion, a new provider, and life, right? We all have life happening. But this one's very important. This was sent from the International Hearing Society. You guys have seen the emails, and if you haven't, I want to bring this forward to you because I know we get bombarded with emails all day, every day. Hold on, Baldy. I got a quick announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in West Palm Beach. As you can see me, I am looking for a District 4 representative for the Florida Hearing Society. So that could be anyone in Broward, Indian River, Martin County, Okeechobee, Palm Beach, and my old home, Port St. Lucie. So if there's any hearing care providers out there that are looking to join the Florida Hearing Society, help us grow our awareness, help us reach more members and let them know about all the news and all the things that are happening in the state of Florida for hearing aid specialists, please reach out to me. We'd love to have a little bit more help in this district. Great opportunity to join an awesome team that's just trying to elevate our profession, reach more people, do all the right things. So if you'd like to join, it is completely free. If you'd like to volunteer your time as a Florida Hearing Society District 4 representative, reach out to the Bald Hearing Guy. We'd love to have you. All right, Baldy, take it away. Sorry for the interruption. But there is a VA bill. It's the Veterans Hearing Health Expansion Act, HR 3088. This bill right now has language to include hearing aid specialists to participate in the VA Community Care Program. What we need, and I'm going to drop some links, is for you guys to take a moment to write your representatives, write your senators, share those stories of the veterans in your area that sometimes come in and they need help, but in order for us to help them, we need to charge for our time or parts or labor, right? And they do get those services for free at the VA, and these people have served our country. They deserve to be cared for, right? And sometimes it takes weeks or months. You've all heard the stories. I'm preaching to the choir here. Weeks or months to get help, right? When you can help them right now. This is an opportunity for hearing aid specialists to finally be included in the language. It's the Veterans Access Act of 2025. Be sure to reach out to these senators and representatives and say, hey, this is the impact that I can make in my community with our veterans and how well you are equipped. Make sure you note things that you work with, multiple manufacturers like the VA does. If you do so, if you follow best practices, things like real ear measurement, to verify that script is met. If you do electroacoustic analysis, all these things, right? And we don't have to get nerdy. We're writing senators, but just say like, I am a hearing healthcare provider that does the most for our patients in our area, and our patients would be best suited coming to my practice instead of driving down whatever that distance is to the VA, right? Let's let them know the impact that we can make for our veterans and how we can just have better access for them. I see it every single day in my office. I mean, maybe not every day, but very often, let's say, where people are calling for help and we would love to help them, but it costs money to transact, and the VA, as of right now, does not cover hearing aid specialists for hearing aid specialists to see these individuals that are needing help. So that's number one. I'll drop a link. Take a moment, use ChatGPT, use Gemini, use whatever AI, tell your story. You could even use your voice with these. Like I saw don't say names, but I saw a patient who had X hearing loss and they really needed help and had to wait weeks. Like those stories, I know we have a million of them. Share it. These senators, these congressmen and women don't really know, what it is that we go through. And the people, just imagine that it's their grandfather, their father, whoever, tell that story and help have hearing aid specialists included in that language. The second's kind of like a fun fact. It's something that Jason Wynn shared recently in the Florida Hearing Society email. And it is that there was a Florida Rule 64B6-6.001. I'm not the attorney, guys, so I gotta read this off. There's no way that I'm remembering this, right? But we had an increase to what we can charge as restocking fee and cancellation fee. So I'm going to read it. In the event of a cancellation within the 30-day trial period that we must give them legally in Florida, the seller may retain a charge not to exceed $300 on a monaural fitting, so one, and $600 on a binaural fitting, so for two, for ear molds and services provided to fit the prescription hearing aid. In addition, the purchaser may be charged a cancellation fee not to exceed 5% of the total purchase price. So that's $600. My understanding is $600 plus 5%. if you guys haven't, you legally have to have this sort of verbiage on your purchase agreement contracts. Be sure to update this. This is so Florida, follow the Florida rule. It says the exact numbers. Be sure to update that in your purchase agreements. Let your patients know that you don't have to charge this. This is optional. We do not charge this in my office. I'm not saying that it'll be that way forever, but as of right now, Altamont Family Hearing does not. In your office, you may, and it is legal for you to do so. It is justifiable for you to do so, and it is okay for the patients to know, hey, there's a lot of time, money that goes into this, making these impressions, doing these molds, and this is, what we have a legal right to charge you. So, so that's mainly it. Oh, one last thing. This is kind of, a patient just dropped this off and I wanted to share it. So, give you guys a moment to read that. It was kind of funny. And this actually, he came in for, we're all hearing about insurance 2026, changes that are coming, Medicare Advantage coming down. Guys, there's a partner with your manufacturers. A lot of the manufacturers have options, such as like last year's model for hearing aids that can be a little more affordable for patients. If you haven't done so already, have that conversation. If you're the owner of a practice, have those conversations. There's ways to get these people that don't really have a good benefit as we see, this is sort of dwindling in these Medicare Advantage plans and what they cover, what they exclude. There's ways to have options. So have those conversations, call your manufacturers. It's worked for my practice to say, hey, I need something that's a little more affordable to help the people that do not have like Medicare and Medicaid coverages that fully cover hearing aids, and they cannot really afford, the premium hearing aids out of pocket. And there's ways to have something more affordable. So have those conversations and help more people hear their best. If you are District 5, if you're in my district, I'm the District 5 representative for the Florida Hearing Society. Please, please, please take a moment and do that. Write your senators and your representatives. I'm going to be doing so as well. So the more, strengthen numbers, guys. Any district. So I'm just speaking to my district here, but this is to any Florida hearing aid specialist, any Florida provider, audiologist. If you're watching this as well, you're included in this language already. But the same, I would say, if you have a moment and you're reaching out to these representatives, or if you can, for the hearing aid specialists that are around you in the area, there are, same thing. Imagine it's your mom, imagine it's your dad, imagine it's your grandfather that's needing help and they're waiting an extended amount of time, unjustifiably, because there's care most likely close to them. So having hearing aid specialists included in this language means people get to hear better, sooner, help their just help their understanding, their processing. If we could fend off any cognitive decline that's in all the links that we're seeing tied to this, the sooner that the person gets help, the sooner that person has stimulation for their ears, for their brain, the better quality of life that they have. So even if it's not something in your area, please take a moment to write. It's going to better the hearing impaired in the state of Florida overall. So if you could do that for me, I would appreciate it. If you could do that for the hearing aid specialists in our area, I would appreciate that. But most importantly, if you could do that for the hearing impaired that are in the state of Florida that are underserved through the VA program. And again, nothing against the VA. I know that they are overwhelmed. Please take a moment and do this. It can mean, it's a world of difference for a lot of people. Especially I can speak to in Seminole County. We have a lot of people in our area that need help, that I would love to help, and that they would love to come see me for help. So anyways, Bald Hearing Guy signing out. Thank you guys for the love and support. And District 5, I know I haven't sent a lot of emails. I'm going to be working on it. It is tough. We're doing it, but we're little by little. All right, guys, have a good one.